Hi, Anita here. This is my first ever video of one of my junk journals. I made it out of 6 toilet paper rolls like this. These are from toilet paper from Aldi's. I don't even know the brand, but they come off clean. There's no glue, and you flatten and dampen the edges, and I never did figure out a way to make these totally flat. I used clamps, I used clothespins, I even put them underneath my kitchen table leg, and still they're a little warped, but they turned out cute. It was just a grand experiment, so I was just learning as I go. My little closure is from a soap from Christmas gift, and as you can see, I have 6 pages. And they have, 6 tabs. The tabs were a free download, and I'm not quite sure where those even came from. Probably on the Junk Journal Junkies site. Somebody shared it. Anyway, there's 3 of them that are like this little frame, and 3 of them that have roses. I'm not a rose person. I went through my stash to find odds and ends, and in the stash of odds and ends I found a lot of roses, a lot of rose stuff that I had not ever used because I don't usually use roses. So this was a perfect little project to use them up. I also got the hinge, which is really tabs that I printed off. They were also a free printable, and they were shared either on Junk Journal Junkies or Junk and Art Journals on Facebook. Anyway, I flattened them, and I used this rather neutral paper that I got on clearance, either Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and it is just one-sided, but it's got a very pale paisley on it, and I love paisley, so I used that as my backgrounds to cover the front and back. And then I used the tabs on cardstock. I printed them off on cardstock. If I did this again, I would laminate them because I can tell that they're not going to be just real strong. And then I used my glitter tape, which is a green glitter tape that I got at Christmas time. And I used it to seal my edges. And these, like this one here and a couple others in here, were just leftovers from other projects. I got the images I wanted off of the sheets, and these were left over. Probably a Google search for labels is what I was doing at the time. These also were just a freebie that was shared, and I printed them off and then wondered what in the world I was going to do with them because they had roses on them. But they work really well in here. There's just other little odds and ends that got left over. Little Google searches for clock faces, and I found some images to use. I don't know if you can see those. Do I stay in the camera? And other leftovers were some butterflies from Dover books, Dover sticker books. They have some wonderful stickers, but they have a really wide white border around them, so I have to get out my scissors and cut each one. But I used quite a few of those. They were left over from other projects. Dover also had these tiny people. I don't know if you can see these tiny people. Let me try to get this in here. Can you see them? Yeah. And they also had little flowers and other things that I used. On these pages I used some Google search cutouts and freebies, and I put them on cardstock, backed them, printed them off on cardstock, backed them again on cardstock. This is a really pearly iridescent paper. Got it from Walmart. And just added some rub-ons. Just roses I wasn't going to use anywhere else. Little rub-ons and stickers that I had left over from things. I added stickers and rub-ons just to add my own little touches. These stickers, I like these stickers with the clear backing, although they shine a little bit, but so do the butterflies. I had this cut out. It was just a little printable. It was really cute, and I had it for some quote about a hand and a bird or something, and it was left over, and the green matched perfectly. And that is my first little walkthrough. You can see I have other little people, other little stickers added on. I use this for my garden quotes. I have my quotes here, and on the back side has the tabs have the space where you can write, and so that's where I put who said that quote, who the author is, and or where the scripture reference was. I really liked adding these little quotes, looking them up, trying to find out. Anyway, my binding, I had a long piece of this cord, probably about 2 foot, and put it through the bottom one, and then worked my way up, back and forth with each long end, coming up until it came up to the top. Then I tied it off and added more stuff. I actually thought that was just my practice. I was going to put in a ribbon, and then I decided not to. And I used the same cording along with ribbons and laces and things on my tags. And the tags fit in here. You can see it's a little warped, but I think it worked out pretty cute, and I'm going to keep it. It's not like I was trying to sell it. It was just an experiment, but I enjoyed making it, and I think it turned out adorable, even though it is full of roses. I'm a daisy person, so, but I think it turned out really pretty. Anyway, thanks for watching my first video.